G'day folks, Matt from Tradie Web Guys coming at you with a completed project from a project gallery for a new web client of ours. This one's a little bit different to what we're used to, as they're not actually tradespeople. We typically only build websites for tradespeople. However, this looked like a fun project, so we jumped on this one. So these guys actually build foiling kits for sailboats. So they're essentially a way that you can retrofit a foil to a small sailboat. It's super cool, and they came to us because their online presence really dropped the ball in representing them, and it didn't really communicate how cool the product is and what it can actually do very well. And the website was very confusing, which I'm going to show you in a minute. So essentially, they were in a position where they want to scale the business. They want to start creating a lot more media, videos, photos, and that kind of thing. They want to attract partners, and they're looking at investing into marketing, in the future, so that the business can grow. And ideally, they'd like to potentially sell the business. So we're really trying to help them build the asset, so they've got an asset that is saleable. Now, I'll jump into the old website to give you a look. So this is what they had. As you can see, it's quite an average-looking website. It kind of looks like it's been a bit of a home DIY job. The navigation is super confusing, as you can see up here, and it was really, I think, like affecting their conversions even more than the actual look of it. So we were able to essentially tidy all of this up with the new website. We rebuilt it. This website was built in a platform called Wix, which is terrible. We rebuilt it in WordPress, which is much more scalable and holds a much better presence on the search engines from our experience when it comes to things like SEO and that kind of stuff. You can see here the text is all formatted poorly. They've got a lot of links to these documents and resources and support articles and things like that, but they're just so hard to find. So we sort of cleaned all that up for them. You can see here all the pages are relatively similar. It's funny order now buttons and contact buttons, like just halfway down pages, and it was just sort of all over the place. But as I said, they had a lot of these manuals and these cool resources, but they're so unattractive and they're so hard to navigate. And if I click on one of these, you'll notice it. This one opened a YouTube video. Some of them open YouTube videos. Some of them open PDFs. Just things like this. It was just really hard to get our head around. So anyway, we've rebuilt it, and we've rebuilt it using WordPress. And this is their nice new website. And they're pretty active in providing us now with new images, which we're going to be swapping out across the site. So if I refresh this here, you can see this is a nice homepage image, which has come from them, by the way. Like, this is all their media, which is great. So the navigation's been completely cleaned up, as you can see here. It's so much neater now, and it's so much more organized. We've even put a little shop in there. I'll get to that in a second. They're hoping to introduce an e-commerce aspect to their website, which is fine. It can be done now with this platform. It's not active yet. They still need to set up some things like Stripe integrations and PayPal integrations and those kind of things. But it can and likely will be done. So again, we build this with the future in mind. We make sure that everything's scalable. You can see the layout is lovely. We've used to the best of our ability the imagery they've provided, which for the better part is not too bad. But they're obviously actively sourcing some new ones, so we can keep these updated and looking nice and modern. So yeah, it's a lot cleaner, a lot easier to navigate. The pages themselves, if we jump on one of these, you'll see these have all been cleaned up as well. Nice icons and things like that. And then all the support articles and things like that, they've all have their own sections as well. So they are really good with this sort of stuff. They're just not that great with showcasing at the moment. Eventually, all of these here, all this stuff is going to be, we're helping them build out their YouTube channel. So again, it'll come with some more structure. We've got some nice technical support articles here as well. And ideally, these technical support articles, they're going to go on the website as pages. So all of that great content that they've created is going to live on the website so that it can be optimized for the search engine. So that's the next stage for these guys. So yeah, as you can see, it's looking great. As I said before, the shop is not actually a shop as such at the moment. It's just a form. However, we have the ability to be able to turn this into a payment gateway if and when they're ready. So at the moment, this is basically getting information for them on what the people might be after. But we can down the track, we may turn this into a payment gateway, which is cool. So yeah, that's basically that. If you guys have any questions, or if you interested in getting your website brought up to speed on the search engines and making you look more professional, as you can see here, this is a chalk and cheese result, which has been fantastic. They are ecstatic, nevertheless, and we're managing this site for them as well. So we're looking after all the upkeep, all their hosting, and all of their WordPress updates, plugin updates, and all that kind of stuff with our managed care plan, which is an amazing product, just saves you unbelievable amount of headaches. But anyway, if you'd like any more information on any of that, or if you think you might have a project that you want to discuss, you can head across to tradiewebguys.com.au. That's Tradie, Tradie, webguys.com.au. Head to the contact page, fill in the form, and one of us will gladly have a chat with you. Okay, I'm Matt, and I'll chat to you again soon. Bye.